Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is March 4th and I'm going to be doing the week ahead forecast for March 8th through the 12th. But before I get into that, just a couple of things. We're finally starting to get on track schedule-wise, which is why this is going to be not a full week ahead. It's going to be like a little mini week ahead or half a week or whatever. So that way my editor and I and like our actual like work schedules can get a little bit better into sync. And then a couple other things of note. As always, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. To be perfectly honest, I may or may not be the reader for you. There's a lot of great readers out there. If you want, I can recommend a few readers of I really enjoy. I can link their stuff down below. That's if it interests you. And then the other thing is, whenever I record these, I don't know what's going to come out, and I don't know what the title is going to be, so if the title brought you in, it's probably for you. I try not to do clickbaity titles. I try to get, to the point of what the gist is of the reading, so. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to bring up is that I know sometimes the notifications can be kind of weird on YouTube, so make sure you have the little bell icon clicked if you want to get notifications. If you do have it clicked and you're not getting notifications, then before I set any video to publish, I will send out a tweet and include a link in that tweet to the actual video. So that's always an option. You can go check my Twitter to see if I've put up any recent videos or what's going on, and that's linked down below as well. Okay, it's going to be the Earth signs week ahead for March 8th through the 12th, like I said earlier. For Earth signs, that's going to be good grief, can I even talk? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm kind of going back and forth of which deck to use first. I want to do this deck, and then we'll get you a moon card. Oh, that's funny. Oh boy, I'm just going to mention it now. The last two readings I recorded have the Six of Swords, so if that actually comes out, now you know. I'll link to the other two. And it's not like I don't shuffle. One of them that was in another deck completely, so. And as you know, I do shuffle, bridge shuffle before every reading. I also shuffle after every reading. The bridge shuffle, that is, and then I also do my overhand shuffle, so now you know. What do the Earth signs need here for the mini week ahead? Okay, that's just one. Let's go two more. That one went in and out, which is why I show this on camera, because I want people to see what's going on. We have two, so just one more. Okay, we'll take that. Oh goody. I mean that with some sarcasm. You have the Tower reversed. getting all sorts of reversals today. That one came out first, which is the Seven of Wands reversed, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups reversed. Interesting. Okay, let's see if anything... Ah, yeah, I did see that one. Okay. So the Eight of Wands reversed. So I don't want to focus on it too much, but generally upright Eight of Wands is like super fast, you know, something coming in hot. So first, I feel like that could go two ways of it being like a miscommunication, like how, you know, as kids we played the game telephone. The other thing it could be would be instead of it being a miscommunication, it could be just something coming in really slow. Okay, so the Six of Swords didn't come out, but instead we have this combination. Lovely. So we have the Tower reverse, the Seven of Wands reversed, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups reversed. So I am like really drawn to this one because it's the only one that stands out. Because everything... Oh my goodness, I have really bad hiccups now. I'm sorry. Because it's the only upright one. And to me, this feels like you need some rest. Whether it's physical rest, mental rest, emotional rest, you need to take a break because all this other crap's going on. So if you don't take the break, just more stuff's gonna pile on. And the other thing that I'm getting off of this is something that just like popped into my head, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, is that sometimes when life is just dissolving into chaos around us, instead of getting involved, it might be better to take a step back and just see how things play out and don't necessarily jump in. Because this is, just as an example, like this just feels like this person just trying to attack all these wands, and it just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why are you doing that? It just looks like he's fighting with himself. And sometimes I know we get so caught up on, like, especially online, of all these like arguments that from outside looking in, it's like, are you all fighting with yourselves? What is going on here? It just makes me think of that phrase of like, sometimes the only way to win is to not play the game, so to speak. So I feel like that ties in with this because it's just what immediately came to mind was a scenario that I was talking about with a friend recently about how we'll see stuff, like I said, play out in online spaces, wherever they may be, and you don't know how truthful people are being. And sometimes people are just so caught up in this little minutia, whatever it may be, and they're not seeing the overall thing. So to save your energy, it may be best to, you know, step back, take a deep breath. Is it really worth getting involved in? And at the end of the day, like, take care of yourself. You need the rest. let's see. So for the Tower reversed, this is like... I mean, other than just like the general shakeup, if you will, I'm also just really drawn to not necessarily the people falling up, but what I'm really drawn to is this crown. And it makes me think of that saying, like, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Well, the head's not wearing the crown anymore, but with this being reversed, like, I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel like it's something that has already happened. I don't know why, but it was probably a Tower moment that is still like, the ripple effects are still going on, or like the aftershock. Just, I don't know, it just... definitely feels related to the weird, like, fighting. Like, even though this can be about boundaries, like, I don't know, for some reason, I keep getting that, like, fighting with yourself or arguing with yourself kind of feeling off of this. And then the Queen of Cups reversed. Oh, man. What I'm really drawn to on this one is just how she is staring down this cup. That's all she's focused on. And if you will, this is like the Ace of Cups. It's this very ornate cup of love, and she's just focused on that. She's not concerned with anything else. So I think for reverse, it's like to an extreme extent of like, that's all she has focused on. It's just the cup of love, of emotion. It's like obsessive. Because yeah, that's all I'm drawn to. And plus, like, also like the little crab-like claws. It's like she cannot let go of that. It just takes me back to that, like, arguing online thing of like, you need to let go of whatever it is that like happened and focus more on your own self-care, your self-worth, all of that. I don't know what it is. It's just all I'm drawn to. She's like fixated on it. It's like all she thinks about. And like normally upright, I would say she's more about, you know, feeling her emotions, expressing it, you know, like that type of thing. But with this, it's like all I can see is just that, just her laser-eyed focus on this cup. It's like, I have all this love to give. Hello, I have all this love to give. And that's all I get. Oh Good grief. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, man. I'm going to try and be as vague as possible. But there's someone I know that all they post about online is how they want a relationship and how they have been searching for their future partner, and they even have like a hashtag for it. And it's like hashtag search for, and then like the project code name, if you will. Because if I were to say it, then I don't really want I don't really want people heckling someone I know in real life because of these things. Like at first, you know, it's kind of cute, but then like this has been going on for years. And it's just like, okay, like I get it. I definitely get it. Like, full disclosure, like I'm a Cancer sun. I would really like a relationship myself. But putting that out there on social media and talking about all your dates with people and how they haven't been successful and just general airing of grievances, trying to be super vague here, probably isn't doing you any favors, because I'm sure people will do a lookup on that person and see that, oh great, there's a whole hashtag, and like the whole family chimes in on these posts online. And it just, I don't know, it just seems so, like I said, it'd be one thing if it was, you know, to make levity of the situation, but no, it's like almost everything this person posts about it. Yeah. So that's what I get off of that one, is literally that, like, have to have it. You want it so bad you created a hashtag, which is then making people avoid you. Or you know someone like that, like oh man. Oh, I have to laugh because it is like so many things happen in my life that, like, when I tell people about them, they're just like, what? How is that real? I'm like, I mean, I can pull it up and show you. It is real. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I still think this is the real outcome here. If whatever the situation is, you need to focus on making sure of taking care of yourself, however that looks. Whatever type of rest that you need. Because clearly there's some stuff that you've been going through, or people around you, just like general chaos. Like, you need to not be concerned with other stuff that's been going on. Okay, let me get you a moon card and then we will be on your way. Oh, hold on. Card for the earth signs. Wow, of course that one pops out too. Oh man, gotta laugh. Didn't even finish. It's like, oh yes, you want to do this now. I only chuckle because the first one I did, the card did not want to come out the normal way, so I had to pull it the other way. Yes. Yes. That is definitely right on. meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. We're still in Pisces season, so you're definitely in the right frame for that. Let me get to the page here. There we go. Meditate and contemplate. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're on to a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. And then it says, for attuned to the moon, it says, use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Yeah, that goes with that, like, falling back, letting things play out. Like, even though if logically you want to interject in that fight or interject in this, like, hey, why are you doing that? Like, just let it play out. Additional meanings for this card: face your fears, they may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Yeah, that definitely fits. And then the teaching is, Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep, like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth. Wait, hold on. I'll read that again. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. Interesting. Yeah, that definitely ties in with that. Well, I will leave you here with that. Yeah, definitely center yourself, ground yourself, do this Four of Swords rest, the meditate and contemplate. Anyway, if it resonated, make a comment down below. And if you like the video, give a thumbs up, all that good stuff. As always, really appreciate all the watchers, all the likes, all the subscribers, all of that good stuff. And I hope you have a good week. I know it doesn't seem like it, but you know, eventually stuff will play out, so.